Hello everyone, out for another night up in the Uintas, another quick one. Once again I was hoping to get up to Amethyst, but stuff keeps coming up, and so I'm doing another 2-miler, going out of Bald Mountain trailhead this time, and basically just going to go down to where I was going to try and loop into last week, and that's to go down here to Dean Lake, Notch Lake, and Bench Lake area. Check those out because I have not been on that side of Notch Mountain yet, so we're going to explore the other side of Notch Mountain with this little trip. Lots of little lakes to fish, so got some fishing gear on me, and check those out and see what happens. Pretty much passing Bald Mountain here, and maybe we'll hike it tomorrow. We'll see. One thing about these trails out here, they are rocky. This one in particular, lots of big rocks to step on and around and over. Just passing a little pond on the left here, which means almost a Clegg Lake over here. And there's Clegg Lake right there. Here's Reed's Peak, reflecting off Clegg's Lake. Alright, somehow I missed Dean Lake back there, so I'll look for it on the way out, but got Notch Lake in my sight here, and that's where I'm gonna head down to right here, getting off the main trail, and gonna go start checking out the campsites around here. Alright, found a spot. Got my notch set up right here, and how can you not bring the notch when you're at Notch Lake and Notch Mountain up behind it here? So perfect fit, tarp tent notch. Sun's going down fast. It's pretty much set now, so it's gonna be dark real soon here, and I don't know, I may go out and try and fish, throw a few casts out, and then I'll come back for dinner here. So anyways, I thought I'd be up here alone, but there is another tent across the lake here, and maybe someone else out the other way. So anyways, nobody on this side of the lake though. So here's a look at Notch Lake from near my camp spot here. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous in the morning when that sun lights up that mountain there, Notch Mountain. So after walking out to the lake here, after setting up camp, I stumbled into another campsite right next to the one I settled into, and it's a lot better, so I couldn't resist. I had to move my tent and drag it over, and yeah, it'll be awesome. You'll have to show it off in the morning, but it's about 200 feet, or pretty close to 200 feet from the shore, and yeah, much better view for when the sun comes up, so I'm excited. It's gonna be gorgeous up here. So anyways, I've got dinner water going, gonna eat some dinner here, and then enjoy the fire for a little bit, and get tucked away into bed here. So we'll call it a night and turn this thing on again in the morning. Good morning, Monday, August 19th, and I'm up now, and beautiful lake, beautiful little lake here, so gorgeous, the light shining up on the cliffs here. Anyways, I got water heating up back at camp here, just across the clearing over here, and then yeah, gonna have some oatmeal, hot chocolate, and then I'll hopefully by then the sun will be warming up the area on this side of the lake, and then it's time to do some fishing. Gorgeous up here. Alright, here's a look at my camp. That's where I moved my tent to last night, as it was about to get dark. And then here's a look at the view from camp, which the lake, part of the lake out there on the right, barely see it. The rest of it's behind the trees there and to the left. Here's a view from my tent. Not sure what kind of fish this is, if it's a grayling or not, but have not caught this kind of fish before. So that's cool, that's a first. Looks like I caught a little brookie. Well, I think I had my fill of fishing, at least for Notch Lake. Took a while to get going. Caught the one grayling, I believe, to start things out with, and then nothing for a while. And then a little brook trout, and then went another long while without catching anything, and then I was switching up spinners and flies, different sorts of flies and spinners, and I couldn't get much more than a hit here and there until I went to like a grasshopper fly, a little floating grasshopper, and then I just started getting hits almost every cast, and brought in another grayling and a few more brookies off of it. So I think I'm going to keep that one on the rod, and I'm going to head up here to Dean Lake, see what that looks like. Should only be about a 1/10 of a mile or so, and then yeah, go from there. Okay, I'm at Dean's Lake now, and it's quite nice. It's a really great view of Bald Mountain and Reed's Peak. Bald Mountain, Reed's Peak. Alright, nothing going there. Quite a few fish out and about in the lake, but nothing wants to hit anything I'm throwing at it. It's amazing how one lake can be different than the other. The fish were loving the grasshopper at Notch Lake, but not over here at Dean Lake. Tried a little dragonfly, because there's tons of those flying around, or a little damselfly, and nothing was interested in that either. So and a couple spinners and a Jake's lure, and nothing to that either. So moving on, heading back down to my pack, and then I think I'm gonna move on back over to the trail and head down to Bench Lake, check that out. There's one other lake called the Reed's Lake out here that I'm gonna, that's back across the main trail the other direction. So give those two a try, and then I'll start winding my way back home. Got my pack back on and working my way over to Bench Lake now. Here we are at Bench Lake. Another absolutely beautiful lake up here. Didn't see any fish jumping around Bench Lake at all, so didn't think it was worth throwing the line out at that in that lake. Actually just packed my rod away and really not sure if I'll get it back out again on the way out or not. I think I'm gonna go try and hunt down Reed's Lake, see what that one looks like while I'm down here. And then maybe I'll get my line out at Clegg's Lake on the way back out, but we'll see. Kind of getting late in the afternoon. I need to be making my way back to the car and back home anyways. So, super nice out here though. Really cool getting to see some new stuff. Alright, made it to Reed's Lake, which is that little guy right there. Had to come a bit off trail to get to it though. Alright, passing by Clegg Lake. Means I got about a mile and a half back out. Alright, well I had aspirations to maybe do Reed's Peak, bag that on my way back out to the trailhead here. It is really late in the afternoon, or actually getting into the evening now at almost 6 o'clock here. So that's definitely not going to happen now. Spent all my morning and then some fishing down Notch Lake and Dean's Lake there. And yeah, I should have given up sooner, but then once those fish started hitting, had to keep going. It's too addicting. So anyhow, I'm within a mile or so of the trailhead now, and yeah, Reed's Peak will wait for another day. Be quite a good cross-country off-trail scramble to get off the trail from here and gain the saddle between Bald Mountain and Reed's Peak back behind here, and then it'd be a good little Stairmaster climb the rest of the way up to the top of the peak. So good workout, just not going to happen today. So anyhow, I'm gonna get plenty of peak exposure this next weekend if all goes to plan. My wife Jess and I are gonna go out celebrate my birthday this weekend, which is actually on Monday coming up, and we're gonna do a 35 to 40-ish mile lollipop style loop in the heart of the high Uintas wilderness here, several miles to the east of here. And it's one that a lot of people call King's Castle because it's going to incorporate King's Peak, which is the highest point in the entire state of Utah, sitting about 13,000 and some 500 something feet or thereabouts, give or take a bit. And that'll be Jessica's first time up that summit if weather cooperates with us and allows us to do it. And yeah, that'll be my third time up there as well. So something I've not seen though, and the other latter leg of the trip would be Red Castle, hence the castle part of King's Castle. And so yeah, our route will take us over through Red Castle, which is a super popular, one of the more popular places for people to backpack into in all of the entire high Uintas wilderness, because it's just such a photogenic place to be. And yeah, so I have not been there, and I am really looking forward to getting to see all that up close and in person. So that'll be the biggest trip of the year, it looks like, for me. Only 4 days, 3 nights, which isn't too bad. And more than anything, I'm excited to be sharing it with Jessica, and hopefully she'll be able to enjoy the time out and scenery, and all will go well there. So, getting excited. It's coming up the end of this week. Just making my way around the side of Bald Mountain right here. So get around the back right side over here, be back at the trailhead. At last, the trailhead's in sight. Yay! Not that that's a big accomplishment. It was only 2 miles down to the lake that I camped at. And then a bit more wandering around today, so. Woo! And that'll do it. Back at the car. Back home I go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you on the next video.